Hey, what's up, Jesse? Good morning.
What's up, Sam?
You ready to build an e-commerce brand?
Oh, right, let's get it.
Let's do it. So what we're going to do today is we are going to build an e-commerce brand from scratch. I'm going to show you how to do it, how it all works, how I did over $5 million in sales before the age of 21 years old. This is our studio, by the way, where we record all our content. We have employees all over the world. We have over 10 team members and counting who help us build our e-commerce brands, as well as our other companies. I'm gonna show you how it works and how you can be making money from your laptop at any age. I started when I was 16 years old. Been a crazy journey. Been doing it for about 5 years now. Been selling out events, teaching people all over the world how to do it as well. And yeah, let's jump into my computer. I'll show you guys how it works. I'm gonna turn around this little lighting, but we are lights, camera, action. Let's do it. All right, so a little bit under the weather today, Jesse. But what we're gonna do is we are actually going to, I'm gonna show you, Jesse, because you're brand new to e-commerce, right?
I am.
And you wanna learn how to make money online. As another income, side hustle, it could be a main income, side hustle. Obviously, I always recommend people to start on the side, get the passion going, to get things going. Now, I'm gonna explain how it works to you, and you can ask your question along the way, because they're watching this video as well, and they're like, okay, they might have the same question, right? So, excuse my my cold, it's a little annoying, but we are just gonna go ahead and dive right into it, and I'm gonna show you how it all works. Now, this is one of our brands that did about $800,000 in sales over the last 12 months. Pretty good, pretty consistent. It did kind of like, I guess, take a dip. We did like $266,000 in 1 month, and then now we're like riding at 50, 60,000, 30,000, depends on the month, but it's more of a brand now, so it's running on itself. This is another store of ours, and pretty much what we did is we found this product, and I'll show you how to find product, just by scrolling on Instagram one day. We were scrolling on Instagram, we're like, oh, this is cool. Basically what it is, it's like a hula hoop. They can just keep doing it without stopping, and it's like a fun game. You can lose weight, have fun, right? Now, we built out this store with that product. We got it for I think $12. Let's look. We go on AliExpress, very simply. Now, AliExpress is a place we find our products, or pricing about the products. We don't ship it from AliExpress. We have a custom supplier called commersivefulfillment.com. So, Commersive Fulfillment. And they do the shipping for us. So once you get an order, you don't have to do anything.
Okay, it's all done through them.
All done through them. So they basically, you just press upgrade to Commersive, and then you fill out your information, and then how many orders are you doing a day. This is after you start getting orders. For now, you don't have to worry about, oh, like I want faster shipping. Don't worry about that, because you don't have any orders yet. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest question I always get. How do I get faster shipping, right? But they don't even have any orders yet. So don't worry about that. All we got to do is find or kind of understand what our metrics is. So let's say we type in the hula fit. So as you can see, it's coming to be like around 15. Sometimes we can get it for 14. Let's say this one, about $15, I would say, right? But you have to also look at the shipping. Now, usually whatever they say, it's like a little bit cheaper since you're going to be using a private supplier. But let's say 15 bucks. We were then going ahead and put our price at 40. So not bad. 15, 30, 45, about, you know, after, let's say some people will get 2. Basically, what margin? We're looking about a 3x margin. Not that bad. Not that great, but good. We want to be at least a 3x margin. That's our rule. Good so far?
Yep, all good.
So let's go ahead and actually find a product live. The biggest thing when it comes to products, and we're going to open up our winter product cheat sheet, and this is available to all the course members. If you guys want to join our step-by-step program, it's all going to be right down below. Jesse's going to get all of that. Basically, what this is a cheat sheet to find a winter product, okay? And we use a ton of different ways to find winter products. Sometimes we use spy tools like Drop Point, okay? This website is pretty cool because it's like a spy tool. It shows us like ads that are working right now. Because once you have your website, once you have your product, once you have your website, how are you gonna get sales, right? Driving traffic through different sources like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, right? Now, these are Facebook ads that are running right now. All these ads. And they're for e-commerce stores. As you can see, 1.2 million views on this ad. It costs a lot of money to get views. So if they got 1.2 million views, that means they spent thousands and thousands of dollars. That means it's probably working.
Yeah.
And we can learn from this. So either we could take their product and improve it, or what we could do is learn and say, hey, why did this work? Okay. Now, obviously, we don't want to be looking at like these weird stores, Derma Buzz Online. Like, we want to look at stores, I would say that, you know, that are more branded. Because let's look at a random product, right? Let's look at, now, You see, there's so many people that are selling this product. We don't care about competition because we're better than everyone else, right? And the truth is, like, most dropshippers aren't doing it the way we are. We do things branded. Now, I want to show you the difference between a branded website, name this product the Hula Fit. We came up with a name, the Hula Fit, right? And I'll show you how to come up with cool branding. But if you look at the product page. So nice, so clean. We got bullet points, made some, some text bold. We put, GIFs.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that it's very clean to the eye. We even added this, which is like a free ebook, and this stuff is online. So, it's like a free edition.
Yeah.
Right. So we just like went online. We're like, oh, let's look at home exercises. We took we made a Google Doc. We summarized a few, people from Google, and then we put it as a Google Doc. And then after they buy it, they just add it. Then we also added reviews. So it's social proof that like people feel like, oh, like there's a lot of people backed behind this, 141 people.
And how do you add the reviews?
It's very simple. There's either you can just copy them from Amazon.
Yeah.
Right. Or you can just press write review and then just add it in yourself.
Okay.
As long as you have 20 reviews,
20
plus reviews, you're good. Better to add ones with images because then people like feel like this is legit. And these images and everything, you go on Amazon and just copy what they do because it's real reviews. It's from other customers.
Yeah.
Right. But overall, making your website look very clean is a very good way of standing out. Now, how did I learn how to do this to make websites look clean? We use two different themes. Shopify theme is like a layout. We use Shopify to build our stores. Yep. We don't sell on Amazon. We don't, we sell on our own website. Yeah. Control the traffic. It's a great way to make money from anywhere in the world, just from your laptop. So far, so good. What questions do you have so far?
So far, we're good. Now, with designing the website, it's all on Shopify?
Yes, we designed the website all on Shopify. Okay. And it's very plug and play.
Now, what about advertising? Now you make that website, how do you get the product out there and know where to?
That's a good question. So let's go and do one thing. Before we go ahead and talk about advertising, it's very important to have a product that there is content around. So these are all the ways to find winner products, okay? We use sometimes something called drop point. If let's say a product's working really here and we see a way to be better than this competition, then we will go ahead and sell it. But obviously what we want to do is go through these products and make sure it meets the criteria. In fact, making sure your product is good is very important. People underrate it. They think they can sell any product in the world. There's millions of products in the world. Why are customers going to say, oh my God, I need that right now? You want your customers to say, oh my God, I need that right now. And if they don't say that, they're not going to buy. So we use a 5-step formula to find products and validate them. So let's say we're using these different ways of finding winner products. For example, this website, or we can just be scrolling on AliExpress, right? And we can just find a product that we think is good. But how do we really know it's good? Okay, another great way is going on TikTok itself and just using these hashtags. So we just paste this in, okay? Now, let's see, or we can do TikTok and maybe buy it. Now, all these products can be potential products to do super, super well, okay?
This makes anything into a speaker, watch. Alright, we're gonna try this on the bathroom shower door. Whoa!
It's pretty cool, right? So now we see this product. How do we know if it's gonna work, okay? And by the way, in terms of advertising, there's two ways of doing it. We're gonna go through. This is called organic TikTok, where you're not spending any money on ads, but just posting correctly and getting millions of views potentially for free. So what we're gonna do is we have 5 steps, okay? 5 steps to validate a product. Number 1 is virality, right? We wanna ask yourself, is there a lot of content on it? This is the most important part. Is there a lot of content on it? And the way we see if there's content in it is just going on TikTok, on YouTube, right? Like going on TikTok and just typing that product in the search bar.
Yep.
So we would type in like speaker, right? And like see if the speaker pops up everywhere. And if there is, we could potentially use all those videos later on in our ads. Okay. So it's very important that there's content that you smile. Like you gotta look at the content, you're like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You saw we were watching that video and we're like, well, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
So that's like kind of what we want. Okay.
Might be our first online store together.
Right. Virality. That's one.
Cool.
Okay. 10 out of 10. I think it's pretty 10 out of 10 because it's like, oh my God, that's pretty cool. I can imagine influencers posting about that also, right? It's pretty cool. 2, audience. Does it have a big audience? I think like most people would buy it. Audience means like who would be buying? Who's your customer?
Yeah.
Who do you think would be buying that speaker?
But it's like teenagers, kids, people in their 20s, yeah, college kids, yeah.
Yeah, the young guys. So potentially it could be very good, but a very important part is it a money spending audience, right? So this is a very important part. Like I like to sell products for girls and for women because they just buy everything. You know, they literally do.
Yeah.
You know it. So like they buy everything. They're naive and
Yeah.
you know, like guys will be like, "Oh, think about it. I don't really need it."
Yeah.
Girls will be like, "Oh my God, like
They need
I
it
need it
right
right
now.
now. It's like such a good deal." Okay, so like essentially, I like to stick to women products, but not all the time. But this is a product that like could be for women and men. I think a great way that they separated themselves from competition is that they're actually girls that are promoting it.
True.
You know, most people are men promoting these products, and now when a girl sees a girl, it could increase the chances of them buying it.
Very true.
So I would rate this for audience maybe a 7 out of 10 because it's not like an audience that like is dying to buy products like this, but they are, you know, people that will be like, it's a big audience. A lot of people are potentially buyers, and also, you know, their money spending audience. We'll see about that.
So when you brought up branding your product before, do you actually physically brand the actual product, or is it more making a brand online and people buying on it?
Exactly. We don't really put our product logo on the product until later on.
Yeah.
Let's first focus on making the website look really good.
Mhm.
Once we have that in place, then we'll be able to go ahead and, you know, put our product logo on the product once we have like hundreds of orders a day. All right, so now that we got these two, price, okay? This is very important. Make it a deal they can't resist. And we do a lot of different deals, okay? Our top stores are sometimes free plus shipping. We give away the product for free, and all we do is charge them ship, right? And we see this works all the time, right? We say, imagine I'm like, hey, do you want a pair of sunglasses, right? And this is actually a product that we were looking at. Pretty cool, you know? It's a very fashionable product. And imagine I told you, hey, take it for free. For the next 24 hours, we want to give back. And we want to give it to people for free. You know, limits.
Shipping,
yeah, just pay shipping and a limit 4 per customer. They're going to go crazy, especially girls. When they see free, whoa. That is the offer that they can't say no to. Even if you charge shipping, right? You have $15 shipping. But it looks like a $40 product. So even if it's $15 shipping, it's still an amazing deal for them.
Yeah.
So price is a very important offer. Like the price and offer is very important. So we like to obviously make sure that we have the product for 3 to 5x for what we're getting for. We get it for 10, we want to sell for 30 or 40, 50, if we could. It's very important, if we could. High perceived value. You know what that means? High perceived value is like, okay, an iPhone, even though it costs them $50 to make or whatever, it looks expensive. It has like the gold feel to it, you know, like people put it in cases. It's like Apple makes it look expensive.
Yeah.
If you can find a product that looks expensive, let's say for example these glasses, they look very expensive. With the right offer, the offer and the value's crazy. No one's gonna say no to it.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, hell yeah.
So you would say that product, you're giving it away for free, but you're charging like $15 shipping, and it's still making profit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because we're getting it for how much? We're getting it for $3. Sell it for $12.99. Or free plus $13 shipping, $15 shipping. But here's the very important part. Like this is number 3 is the most important part by far. Because as long as something looks like a deal and people will just go crazy over it, they're going to buy it. It's really very simple. It's like, oh my God, I need this. It's like, oh my God, I need this right now. I can't say no to this deal.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you have to look at your products and be like, okay, does it say that, right? And obviously, like number 4 and 5 are important, but you know it comes along. Brandable aspect does basically this product. Can it be put like logo? Like, can you make a very special name for it? You know, we called it the Hula Fit. We made this a name. You know, we made it a brand. And the way we create a brand out of it, first of all, is the colors. Colors are very important. We try to match our product, I guess, colors with the actual product itself or the main product. We could have done blue or purple or pink, but feminine. You know, we knew that the girls were going to buy this product, so that's what we did. And yeah, man, we pretty much made everything super, super branded, you know, like wanted to be known for something. So people like, oh, like where do I buy it? The Hula Fit. We want to be known for something. And we use a website called namelix.com to find, you know, the, I guess, all the names of the store.
Yeah.
So let's say hula hoop. We would type in hula hoop and then press generate, and then you could do medium, and it would just generate all these.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, and you could play around with it because then you could do like different type, like real words or brand.
So when you do these branded sites, do you find it important to make sure you have a .com website, or does it not matter as much?
Yes, you need a. Now many times like these names are not going to be available. So like ball.com is not available. So we add words to it, like the hulafit.com, right? You see it's like where is it? We didn't do hula. Did we do hula fit? I don't remember. No, the hulafit.com. You see? We added the because hula fit wasn't available. Well, okay. But always try to have .com. Very important. And the name. Also keep in mind that if you have a really good domain that people search for, it's going to be easy to get free sales.
Yes.
At a certain point, this was making us $300-400 a day without any ads at all because we got to go viral on social media, and then everyone was posting about it, and then people were just searching on Google, and they're like, "Oh, what is it called?" Like, think about it. Yeah, like what would they call it? Like hula hoop fitness product? They called it the hula, and that's how it went super well. Obviously, you can add other products to the website once you start selling. You don't have to do that. Just add one product to the website. One product is our way to go. One product branded websites.
Yep.
General stores don't work. General stores means like you're selling all different types of products. You want to make a website where you're known for it.
Okay. So you start with one product, and then if the brand sticks, then you can add more to that brand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just to get like people to spend more on your website. But the biggest key is, will people buy more than one? The problem that we had with this website is that like people only bought one, you know? And it's amazing. If you can get customer to spend, instead of $40, add 2 of them to the cart, $80, that would be amazing. However, it would be very cool. Like what we do is we say buy 2 and get $5 off. Buy 3, get $10 off.
Yeah.
So we give them an incentive to buy more. Also, another thing we do with some of our website is we say free shipping over $50. So let's say we sell the product for $40. They're like, oh, if I buy one more, I get a $5 off plus I get free shipping.
Yeah.
So like you want to keep those things in mind. You want them to kind of spend as much as on your store as possible.
Sure. Yeah.
Makes sense. Because if they spend more on your website, you can spend more on advertising. So this is our way to find products, right? Now, let's review. So what's the first step? First step is to find it, right? Because once we have a product that we know we can brand, that has these steps, right? And you can score yourself from 1 to 10 on each of these steps, 1 to 10. And then as long as your score is over 40. Now, once you have the product, it's time to create the website. Creating the website simple. All you got to do is go to Shopify.com. There's a free trial. You sign up for that. And then we use 2 different themes. A theme is basically a way to drag and drop. I'll show you how simple it is to create it. Basically, here's how you want to do it. Once you sign up for your store, Shopify.com, in the beginning, you don't have to create a name or anything. Just leave it as is. Shopify, I'll actually show people because I want to show people how it all works. And by the way, this is our ecom chat. I'm going to add you to this. And basically, all our course members in Ecom Uprise University get access to this. And anytime they have questions, they can put a screenshot, pictures. I sometimes put winner products in there. You can connect with others. But let me show you from A to Z because I do want to create a video. Like I always wanted to create a video like this on creating your own store. So once you're on Shopify.com, you just press start your free trial, put your email address, password, and store name. Again, for store name in the beginning, it doesn't matter because you don't know what your store name is going to be yet. So just put anything random. You can change it later. And then create your store. If they ask you any other things, just skip it. And once you are in, you're going to see something like this. This is your dashboard. This is where you can build your store and, create it, design it, see all the orders. Right here, orders is where all the orders are going to show. What do you do at orders? In your products, this is how you're going to actually, add the product itself. Okay, so pretty much press add product, and then you basically can add whatever you want. So let's say you're going to put speaker. Okay, obviously we're not going to call it speaker. Very important for your product name. You want it to be something special. So before we actually build our store, the number one thing is to go out there and find our competition. Okay. So what we're going to do is, number one, we're going to go to these people right here. Okay. We're going to go to their website. And what we do is we look at our competition because we could actually get ideas from here. Sometimes you can actually get things from the description and create a store based around this. Okay, so this is okay, solid, does the job. You know, looks okay, and you know, it's nice images and everything like that.
Okay, so I got this device. Apparently, it's supposed to turn anything into a speaker. So let's test it out. Do you hear that? Wait.
So right away, they have like a lot of wow factor to it. They have GIFs. GIFs do so much better than images if it's a product that like explains or needs explanation. But we want to make a list of our competitors, okay? And for now, sometimes to make things easier is we just copy and paste, but we always want to change and improve, okay? Now, this is like their tagline. Now, they don't really have a like name of speaker, so what we'll do is go to namelix.com. Okay, and then we'll type in Namelix. We'll type in speaker. Makes sense so far? We just created the store. We didn't name it, right?
Yeah.
So let's press generate. And this is something that sometimes people get stuck on.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like Speakerly, like that's kind of cool. There's.
Where did you see that?
It was the top left on
Boom.
Speaker.
There you go.
Perfect.
Don't even overcomplicate it. The second you said it, it rolled off the tongue.
Yeah.
Pete, you could remember that Speakerly. So we'll go ahead and actually just use this. But I already have a name for the store, but that would be great. When you know, look, this is like, you don't want to buy it because they're so expensive. You could do it thespeakerly.com or shopthespeakerly.com, something like that. But you would basically put Speakerly, Speakerly. And then something we like to do is we put a like TM logo. That's pretty cool, right? Speakerly, turn anything into a speaker. That's like our tagline. Boom. Now that we got that, we can save it. We want to add a description. Okay. So description, again, what we'll do is like, I love how they built this out. This is like custom theme that they use. Okay. But for now, let's just go ahead and you're going to be able to put your description in here and all your images. For your images, we go to Google or go to competition. This is just one competitor. To find more competition, very simple. You type in TikTok speaker. There you go. Echo speaker. This is another company. 4.6 million likes. 125,000 followers. Based on this, they probably made, I would say, about $40,000.
Wow.
Yeah. So usually, like, let's say per likes, like, what is that 1% or 0.1% of that? Usually, that's what they make.
Now, when you're looking at products, do you ever get concerned about any form of copyright or anything like that, or?
That's a good question. So, ideally, you want to create your own videos. Since you're a content creator, you can definitely make videos like this.
Yeah.
Like, it's very simple. Do it on your own time, and you can test a few products at a time. Not only do you can have 2 different stores, 3 different stores at once. Each store costs, let's say, $50 or $100 to create. It's worth it. You can go out and build your website, and pretty much this website sucks.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it straight up. Like, it's so not clean. Compare this website to this website. I mean, come on. Like, you can just see the difference. This website is very ugly. Black background is never a vibe. There's like very little text at all. I don't even understand how the product works. Like, this is a image straight from stock. You know, like, this doesn't show the product at all. There's no videos, nothing at all. Like, I don't know. Like, you could just see the difference, and that's why we look at competition to get inspiration and to see what not to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
So we make a list of a competition, and then we start building the store. Now, there's a few ways of building the store itself. I'm going to show you how our store looks, but before I do, here's how to build it yourself, okay? All you got to do is press online store, and then what you want to do is you want to there's a few themes that you want to use. All you got to do is press add theme or press explore free themes.
For every store that you make, do you leave it under one general Shopify account, or do you make a new Shopify account for every store?
New store every single time.
But is it under like a Sam Jacobs account, or would it be like your
what email?
Yeah, like your email and like everything. Like when you showed me that first process of when you just make a Shopify account, every time you have a new product idea, do you make a new Shopify store, or do you just
So no, actually, I don't know how I should have. But we use the same email, but just a new store name.
just a new store every time? Okay.
So we have like 15 different stores.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I do recommend to use like there's a few really good themes here. Sense is good. Let's see. Explore free themes. I use the Beautify or the Impulse theme, and you can actually, I think the Beautify is free. Beautify theme. Yeah, so that's free. You just go to the website, beautify.com. Store name, so we just go here, and then we copy and paste our store name right here. This is our store URL. .my Shopify. Put that right in there. Paste. Try Beautify free. And then we're just going to press install on hosted app. We want to have a custom theme. We want to be different. We want to design our website to look nice.
So is this designing your website for you already? It's like...
Yeah, it's really easy. It's like, here, I'll show you. And it shows you how it all works. All right, now we press download theme. That was the first step. Second step is download the theme, right? Press add to library. Debeautify is pretty much a really good layout. A theme is a layout of the store. And it makes it easier to look professional, right? Because already it's just like plug and play type. So we either use that or we use something called Gem Pages. Gem Pages is really good too, and I'm going to show you right after this how we use Gem Pages. Okay. Now there's a lot of ways to create a store. There's 3 ways. Either using a free Shopify theme, using Debeautify, which is it's going to look nicer. You want to look nice. You want to look like a brand. Or 3, you can use Gem Pages. Gem Pages is more complex, but it looks so much nicer. So sometimes we use either Debeautify, and there we go. We can press customize theme. Okay, cool. You see, now we have this. You see how the professional looks already? Great stuff. So really the most important part of every store is the product, okay? So we're going to go to our product. Now that we got this, we can go ahead and build a store. And I believe that this is built on this platform. It looks very simple. Yeah. Now we can change it up. We can edit anything we want, and everything is on the side. Okay, so we can put bullet points here. Press add bullet point. Bullet point number 1 would be, let's see where it goes. It can be very, very easy, and like let's just for quicker use, we're just gonna use like what they have.
Oh yeah, same layout. That's great.
Yeah, it's so cool, right? Because they're using the Debeautify theme also, and it's super professional, right? Just press paste.
Yeah, and instantly they're trying to get you to buy 2 of them because they're giving like you get the 3D audio experience, so they're trying to get you to buy more. Yeah.
See, they're very smart. They want people to spend as much as money, and then you can press another bullet point, and so on and so forth. Now, don't get too technical, but build it out, and you can use websites like this to kind of understand how to build your store. But once you have the media, you can build it out, and then obviously once you input the image, your image is gonna be put on the actual product page. So it's here itself is going to be where you're going to put your images. You're going to press add, put the images. The description itself, I believe, let's see, description. Let's see, we can add any. There you go. Okay, and then we can put whatever we want. We can put blog post, featured content. Right, we can put like text in here.
Yeah.
And then we can put like an image. You don't want to put too much stuff, but, right? So then what they did is they put featured text. They put, this GIF. Let's say, for example, we can just go on Google and type in Bluetooth speaker. Let's see what it's called. Google images. And just like that, we have access to all these different images that we can use. Now, even if we want, we can just press tools, and then we can do type, and then press, okay? And usually there is, how do we find this product? Because this product doesn't really have a name, so it's kind of hard to find like really good images on this. Let's say we type in portable, small. We have to find the name of this product.
Yeah, like a description of it. Right?
Yeah. So let's say we type in, what are the names?
I feel like a good reason for this product though is that it's hard
to find.
Because it'll be harder to find competition. Like if somebody Googles this, like if they know the brand name, they'll find your version.
100%, and that's what we like to see. We like to see where it's hard to find, because if it's easy and it's everywhere, then like why are you different? You know?
Yeah, or they can just find it on Amazon and just
Exactly. So that's really important. Here, so let's use turn anything into a speaker. So these are all competition that we can look at. And some people are even selling for $60. It's pretty. This website is like, okay, this is a regular Shopify theme. It's like, it's not really great.
Swole mini speaker.
Right. It looks like a dropshipping store. The logo is like super small. I can't even see it. Not great. But use Debutify for that, and I'll show you like the end product. But pretty much you could go into Debutify and customize it to your liking. You know, put in the image and the text, and you can build out your own store. It's better to keep it smaller but more professional than longer and it looks like crap. Don't it needs to be very easy to the eye. You can edit this and just that. There is also, before we get to that, I'll show you like our website. It's okay. We made like a quick version. We call it SoundSide, right? And pretty much it's like a nice SoundSide. We didn't really build this out. This is just for a test, just to see what works. But it's okay. Like we have to add more sections to it. We added like some product details, but we'd rather like this is just like the mock draft. We have the image and the price, but we want to make it. This is not wow.
Yep.
Yeah, this is right. This is okay. Now you can either do Debutify. That's a great way of creating a store. It's very simple. It should take you more, like 2 hours to create the store, and you get faster at it every single time. After the first time, you can just have a like layout that you just swap. You know, we use something called Gem Pages sometimes, and I'll show you what Gem Pages is. Either Pagefly or let's see, but Pagefly works super well. And what Pagefly is, it's like also very similar, where it looks super nice. I personally like Gem Page better. And then you press get started for free. Put your store name in there, and you are good to go.
So you set the URL and it goes directly to your Spotify? Your Shopify.
Yeah, exactly. And it should already pop an app. Oh, we already installed it.
Okay.
So it's very simple. Once you install it into your store, then you click on it, right? So you press customize your store in the app section. Then you press Gem Pages. And then once you have that installed, you can come into here, press product pages, and then you press create new template. Okay, and there's all these templates that you can choose from. It's pretty cool because they have like all these already done for you.
Yeah.
So let's say for example, this one looks pretty clean, right? However, this is more of like a home page. You know, like right off the bat, when people come to your store, they need to see the price, they need to see the reviews, and a quick bullet points and nice image. Like that's what they want. This whole big thing in the top, I don't really like. You know, but we can always edit it. Let's see what other options there is. You know, I think this is great because it also has like these sets, which is really good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press start. I like this a lot more than Debutify because Debutify could get a little more complicated. This already you kind of have, you know, something to work with, right? So you can basically edit this once you have everything done in place. You can put like you can just double click it and edit it. Yeah. Very simple. It's a pretty easy platform. I wouldn't, let's say, get rid of this image because it's like too much right off the bat. So let's say I can just click this and boom, exit out. Okay, just like that. And then we can I like that rocket emoji, but it's a little not professional. You have to know your audience. Like this is a speaker from TikTok. So essentially, like we can do that. Okay, so right off the bat, when people come to this website, they're like, "Oh my god, that's pretty crazy." Yeah. You know, and then we can put an image in here, and then we can just basically, you know, add everything. There is, like, you can put how many stock there is left. You can just press edit, play around with it, right? So, and then what you want to do is remove this. Let's say you can put images in here. Okay. And pretty much edit it to your liking, right? And there's so many different ways of doing this. You just got to play around with it. Or, you know, you can change the template. Whatever you want to do is all here, you know? So it's very, very cool to create. Many times when you become bigger, like, or even if you want and you realize that like creating stores isn't your specialty, you can hire someone to do it. There's people on Fiverr to do it for you, and I'll show you. So this is a lady that I use.
For sure.
Create it, and then once you have your site done, that's the greatest part. Everyone thinks that's the greatest part. You know, like they're like, oh my god, I created a site.
Yeah.
And they're like, now what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that's actually the easy part. Finding the products, like okay, you create a website. Marketing is very important.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Okay. Good. We have a website. We got the product. With the website, again, a few ways to create it. Either Shopify theme or just. Now, for advertising, okay, there's a few ways of doing advertising, and I'm gonna make. Now, there's either Facebook ads, there is TikTok ads, there is Snapchat ads, and there is organic. And this right here is crushing it right now. I personally know a few people that are doing, 5,000-10,000 a day of this, right? They're pretty much making videos just like what we saw, right? Just like this. They are posting tons of videos. Now, you can see many times like the videos are very similar. It's like testing on all different types of products. So, it's like these products do super, super well. All you got to do is like post.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right. So pretty much very simple. They just use like viral music and they make videos about the product.
Yeah.
But it's not something that I do. I hire people, or I think of, let's say, friends who are really good at videos to create these type of products. They need to have that wow factor, that instant like, oh my god, and you can make videos. And that's like the best, easiest way to get traffic.
Yeah.
Right. Now, if you do want to go ahead and do Facebook ads, right, or TikTok ads or Snapchat ads, Facebook ads is really, really good. Okay, something that works a lot. TikTok ads, because I would say TikTok ads don't last as long. They die out. So like you can run it and then it'll like die out a few weeks later or a week later, right? So like Facebook ads will always be king. That's the best platform that I recommend anyone start off. However, you might run into issues because you might get banned, right? It happens. Just like Facebook ads is a great way. You can basically pay money to run your ads on Facebook. Yeah, you can run ads on Facebook, and then very important that with all these platforms, okay?
Yeah.
So we don't spend more than $100 per platform. However, if it becomes a machine and we spend, let's say, $100 to get back, so we're gonna keep spending more on what's working.
Yeah.
It's like these platforms like see what's working and spend more money to it.
Okay.
Okay. With Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Snapchat ads, they all work the very similar way. You have a video ad, and video ads are the best way to do is like go on TikTok and find videos that are crushing it, that have millions of views already, and then like edit it a little bit, or mash it up.
Yeah.
Take two videos and put it together. Make it look like a thing that people will see and be like, oh my god, I need that right now.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Right? And then run it on that platform.
So when you run it on Facebook and you're doing ads like that, and you said like you could get banned on Facebook. So do you make a different Facebook page? Like how does that because you don't want to if you get your page blocked, can you add?
Right.
Yeah.
So with Facebook ads right now, a lot of people had issues with getting banned. The best way is to appeal it and basically send it back and say, hey, like I didn't violate any policies, and they usually give it back. If they don't, there is like a special place that we buy Facebook accounts from, and I'll add that for the course members, and you'll see that. But yeah, like run it, and you shouldn't have any issues if you're like, as long as you're not running any product that shows too much of body parts or health products. Stay away from health products, and you'll be fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But again, I think like depends on what your like website. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. Website, make sure it looks super, super clean, right? Make sure it has that wow, like that irresistible offer. It's amazing. And then the marketing, it's like great video ad. You could use if you want either because you're editor, like what Edit is a great editing company that does it. And yeah, like just use ads that are already working. Maybe switch it up a little bit. So Facebook doesn't realize that you're stealing the content.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's how you create a product that works. And once you kind of have like a system that works, you just want to put more.
Yep.
You know, with a product that you do like organic, like I've had people show me 17-year-olds making 10,000 a day off this just by posting videos of that product like over and over and over and like different forms, variations, what's already working, just doubling down on that.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
It goes viral.
Marketing is like the key because you can make any product in the world. You can make
So Facebook ads, great way. We're gonna have videos of the program for you guys watching this right now. If you guys want to learn how to do all this marketing and get started with your e-commerce business, then go ahead and message me on Instagram. The word mentor, because I'm gonna take on a few of you guys who are watching this video. Make sure you guys let me know that you watched this video. Go to my Instagram right now, check out all the content, the results. You'll see everything there. We have hundreds of students who are crushing it in this crazy world of e-commerce. I've done $5 million before the age of 21 years old online, and I can't wait to show you. I got the cold, but I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. And yeah, definitely, if you want to learn more and take it to the next level, message me over on Instagram and we'll chat. We'll see if you're the right fit for one of our programs, and we'll help you make some money online and live the life you deserve. Peace out.